Welcome, folks, to the home of the Golden Gophers here in Minneapolis. This is a charged-up on-campus environment, and they are ready for this collision. Today, it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that and test themselves against another ranked team. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Baylor Bears, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Golden Gophers will kick this away to start us off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. So we got the Big Ten versus the Big 12, two conferences that have been reshaped dramatically in recent years, Kirk. Always interesting to have these two leagues collide. It's an opportunity.
Yeah, and the Big Ten and the Big 12, they don't have a ton of history together, but they do have some history in recent years. Remember, Ohio State and Oklahoma had a home-and-home. Ohio State beat Oklahoma in Norman, and then the following year, remember Baker Mayfield planting the Oklahoma flag after they upset Ohio State in 2017, and that propelled them into a playoff berth. So there's no reason why a win like that on either side couldn't do the same.
Looking to throw it on first down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Pass not complete. Facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
The Bears look to keep this drive moving. And the quarterback keeps it here. He's past the marker and still going. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
And the Bears will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Handoff to the back.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
becomes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Now they're running on the toss. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. Touchdown, Baylor.
Chris, what a statement here early in the game by going for it on 4th down. They decide to be aggressive. They come up with a touchdown. Can't wait to see how this impacts the game after that score.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
7, Minnesota 0.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a receiver wide open here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And he's got it. Tackle made after a big gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offense coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Golden Gophers come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Running play called on 3rd and short. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as you try to keep the drive going. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Good job dealing with the footing. TNT is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. QB decides to keep it here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense, but they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
The defense came out ready to go on that second down and short. No chance for the offense, and that'll bring up third down.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
You set it down to the offense. First and 10. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Caught quickly.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Receiver in motion now. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Did he take it all the way? Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
On the run, he'll let it go. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Love to see an aggressive.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review.
Got it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Lasso.
Movement here from the tight end. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Brings up second down. On the ready. Easy.
Takes the handoff again. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the point after is good. Now they get set to kick it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Extending the play now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
I'd really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
First and 10 play coming up. Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Off target and incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Ball handed off. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Bears begin a new series here, first and 10. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Good catch just past the first down line to allow the drive to continue. It's a nice play by the quarterback and wide receiver there.
And the Bears will line up here on 1st down and goal. They'll try the option play here. They'll toss it to the back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. You've got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
And this one is right through.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running back has it on the screen now. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Lets it go. Catch made. A lot of space now. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's going to take off here. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And the Golden Gophers will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
The real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense.
42 Spider. 4-2.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Intercepted in the end zone. I'm going to tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Bringing pressure. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bears will kick this away to begin the second half. This one will be fair caught. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback dropping back. He's escaping the pocket now. Tough to show, but a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Play action here on first down. Comes up with the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down the defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
The Golden Gophers will line up on 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. Finding some room at the 25. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
But here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. On the run here. Let's it go.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And they'll set up now for the extra point drive. They add the extra point, and the lead now is 11, 21-10. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Oh, and he's got some space here. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Minnesota offense takes the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Fights off a defender. And the ball to the ground. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up 3rd down.
I mean, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. They chased him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up fourth down.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. Everything he had here, he came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. That's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. It's a shotgun run call. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Here's the target, and it's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, really good job here by the defense. Flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the 1st down.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another 1st down.
It makes sense going for it here. No man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up, and you can go get a touchdown.
Hands off to the left. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. Minnesota 21, Baylor 10.
The Bears come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And a flag flies as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down and 10.
Get set, get set.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And this pass is caught. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
The Bears looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's brought down there. Offense facing second and goal. Here's a handoff testing the middle. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on second goal. Now it's third and goal for the offense.
They break the huddle on third and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. From the shotgun, drops back. The pass is off target and hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. And they will trot out the field goal team here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag brings up third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
A tough situation for the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Took contact on the throw. Picked off. A crucial turnover. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Escapes the pocket. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, there you go. You save your best scramble today for a bit of a situation in the fourth quarter, and you pick up the first. I mean, You don't want to use that early in the game, right? You want to make sure you save it for the exact moment and the key time and key moment in the game, and that's what he did. Although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way, but a great job of using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing it was time to go.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the back now goes in motion. It's an option look. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Handoff in a single back formation. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
Number 85 in the end zone.
So following the touchdown, now the offense looks for the two-point conversion to tie this game up late. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he's got it. The conversion is good, and we are all tied up here in the fourth quarter.
Well, this offense was on a mission on that drive. They put a touchdown on the board right away, did not even hesitate. They didn't want to kick the extra point, wanted to go for two, a chance to tie the game. They hit it, and all of a sudden this game's gotten very interesting in the second half.
Minnesota offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down.
42 Spider. 4-2.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Second down after that previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he'll get the first-down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here comes a first-down pass attempt. Snags the quick throw. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the Golden Gophers with 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down coming up.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. And the running back takes the handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And that's the 2-minute warning here as we set up for a close, dramatic finish to this one. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. He'll try a pass here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. First and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. Handoff heading left. Touchdown, Minnesota. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball in the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
PAT is up and good. You lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground.
And the Baylor offense will take over first and 10.
Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. In the clear at the 25. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Direct snap to the back. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Using his legs here. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a 4th quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Can't
can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And the offense will spend a timeout. Just 14 seconds left on the clock. The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Minnesota.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And it falls incomplete. The final play of the game as time runs out. So this team is beginning to stack wins now against really high-quality opposition. You wonder what the ceiling for this group is.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is a football team right now that's playing with a lot of confidence. I like the way that they are progressing. We'll just have to see how far they can continue to progress and where it'll take them.
And that is going to wrap it up.